think, I mean, it's just an honor to be nominated. You know, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Ow. Okay, teach me how to whistle. That was incredible. Thank you. This is not a real award for anybody at home who's confused. We're just having a really good time, and thank you. I would like to think it's because I have the same legs, but it's not. Now, let's discuss our next item in the show. This is the MasterPro, and this is the electric grater shredder with 5 different blades. The cool thing about this is it can take you from shredding to grinding to fine slicing and even into fine shredding. So all of the spring produce that's coming in, we now have a spot that we can make it work for us in our salads, in our soups, in our sauces. Always cheese. Just so you know, the answer to any question that you may not know the answer to, it's always cheese, okay? We only have 1,600 of these remaining to go around. It's $35.98. When you see a deal drop, know that you're getting a great deal, and we're gonna talk about it with Chef Jeremy Parker. Chef Jeremy Parker, did you know that you were a deal drop today?
I just found out. That's awesome. You're gonna drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Actually, don't drop anything because there's blades involved. My friend, when it comes to this machine, who is MasterPro? Because I don't think I've ever met them before.
Well, yeah, MasterPro is a problem solution company that just made an electric grater, 5 different blades, everything you need. They all store nice and compact together. It's to stop us from using hand graters, box graters. You know, I had a box grater that was the same company. You know what else they made? Band-Aids. So this will save you those knuckles and all that, and it's awesome, and it's really fun to use. Okay, let me start with just Parmesan cheese, something this is a fine blade. They're really easy to load. You literally just load it in here. I got some cheese in there, so I'll do this. And you just put it in, press the button, and you have fine grated Parmesan. You're making lasagna, you're doing enchiladas, anything where you need a lot of cheese, this is just your best friend. See how easy it would take me a long time doing this by hand. And so this is number 1. You get 5. There's a shredder, so you can get shredded Parmesan also. I'm gonna do some graham crackers in a second. And then of course, just to take this out, you just lift this up here. This pops out right there. That's your 1 blade. To clean it, the whole thing comes apart like this, and that's all there is to clean. It's very, very easy to use and to put together. Okay, let me keep going. Let's do the next blade. So this is a slightly larger blade. You recognize those. That's for like your cheddar cheese, your softer cheese. Push this in, you pull this up, it's loaded. That's it. I'm gonna take some just cobalt cheese that I have here, cheddar, and let me move my plate around this way. And again, press the button, and just like that. You can do potatoes for hash browns, carrots for carrot cake, zucchinis for zucchini bread. There's so many options, and it's really easy. It's all dishwasher safe. Just like so. Okay, let me do one more piece. I love this. It's just so simple. And it has a handle, and also it has a tray on top. Like if you look up here, so if you wanted to load nuts on here, or graham crackers, you have a nice little tray area here that you can keep things.
Well, and look at that. I mean, that makes quick work of all that cheddar too. And because it's National Dip Day, we could make a lot of good dip with that.
Oh my gosh, you can make a cheese dip with that. You could just smash that, it's so good. Okay, let me move over here. Let's do some graham crackers, how's that? We're gonna do graham cracker crust.
Absolutely.
And maybe some nuts, and it's just as simple as this. Now, I'm using this blade here. You see how it has those little things on there? That's also how you get that real fine Parmesan cheese. If you wanted like the more powdery type, okay, that you spoon on. And then all you do is just put these guys in here. And again, it's just so simple. Turn the thing on. If you want, you can press it down with this little guy here. My wife always does pie crusts from scratch. And this is just the easiest way, graham crackers. I mean, here, let me just throw a bunch in there. I've got them set up here.
And Jeremy, my mom makes a spin on the classic chicken divan. And in my mom's chicken divan, she puts a little curry into it, and she also puts a graham cracker crust on the top.
On the top?
Yeah, so the sweetness of the graham cracker and the richness of the curry play really well together.
I love that. You know what I was doing when I was doing a real low carb thing and I wanted crust, I would get mahi-mahi, pecans, or pecans, wherever you come from, and crush them, and then you coat that, and you get a nice, delicious crust when you pan sear it. That fish is so good. And these are just walnuts here. You can do pecans, peanuts. macadamia nuts if you want a sweeter nut. And it's just so simple.
That's such
Just
a
like
good
that.
idea. It's
Isn't that
such a
great?
good
And look at
idea.
all- Just perfect. I mean, oh, I love that.
The main unit and the blade cones themselves are made of stainless steel, so you know that it's going to have longevity to it. I put all the blades right here in front so that you could see. So here is your slicing cone. Here is your large grating cone. Here's your fine grating cone. Here's your shredder. And then here is your smaller slicer. You know, you're getting all 5 of those along with it. You even get a little chute to store all of those blades together. So you don't have to hunt for any of them. You always know where they are. And they have a nice little holder at the very tippy top, so you don't have to worry about your fingers. Although I do want my crew to be careful because don't trust my stacking ability. I only work on TV, not a kitchen. And the 5 easy payments here are gone at the end of the day. Now, Jeremy, I was reading before we wrap up, the removable parts here are dishwasher safe, but as our sharp edge expert, you always recommend that for the blades themselves that we give them a hand wash, right?
Yeah, anything with the blade, I always hand wash them. That just keeps them like brand new forever. And I mean, if you have a hard time with the knife and you want perfect slices, I mean, these are, I just love that for like a salad, a tsunamono salad, a cucumber sandwich. And again, just to change the blades, they come out, you have a thick and a thin slicer. And again, I'll end on this guy here. If you're gonna make, say, zucchini bread or carrot cake, oh, let me do this so you can see. Just, this is your best friend. You could take literally like an hour just shredding this by hand. So
I love it. My friend,
so
thank
easier.
you. Thank you for bringing it to the show today. I'm looking around the set for Pecky. Did we move Pecky? I was gonna have her wave goodbye to Jeremy. Jeremy, will you please come back and hang out with us in just a little bit?
Yeah, I want to see what kind of
you.
birds you're gonna